This week we'll be in the sacral chakra, and that is right in the navel area. And I will go into more detail of all the little thoughts and awarenesses to bring into your attention at that time while you're seeing the artwork. And I possibly may paint a few things while we're in there as inspired, and then Jared will bring some sound journey along with us. Yeah, and each week we'll go up into different chakras, and then at the end there's going to be a reveal of the goddess. So you'll see all of the chakras all lined up together, and you'll be face to face with the goddess. So that's the big excitement for the final session. Or maybe we'll do an added extra bonus section. Yeah, that's what we could do. So we'll do the 7th chakra, which will be the crown, and then we can do a bonus section of just a flow through all of the chakras plus the rest of the world that is created in the VR.
I think that's incredible. And I think maybe it would be fantastic to actually hear the soundscapes that Jared has prepared for us. What do you think?
Of course, please, let's do it. Is Jared ready? Well, namaste. I will see you in the other dimension. Hello. Hello.
We see you in your virtual world. Please take us on a guided journey.
Is anybody out there? Okay. So beginning, what you're seeing is the sacral chakra. And if you see me, you will notice that I'm inside the headset, inside of the chakra. And I'm fully immersed in this spiraling ball of light. And this ball of light happens to be orange. And it is orange for the frequency of the color that emanates of the energy. And this chakra is the second chakra, which is the navel chakra. So if you can bring your attention to your navel area, bring your hands to your navel and your abdomen, and take a few deep breaths in. Inhaling again. And really feel the energy begin to circulate in the navel area and that sacral chakra. And one more deep breath in. And bring the energy out all around you and feel that you are completely surrounded by this ball of light. And at this moment, you're looking from outside in, and I will now bring you inside the chakra. So here you will now see what I see. And in this space, we have the energy flow all around us. We have the root chakra below us, so we'll take a little visit and look at that. And all of the energy is coming up through the chakras. And then above us, we have the solar plexus, heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, and crown chakra. The element of the sacral chakra, interestingly, is water. And we know water as blue or teal blue or green. And I will fill the space with some water, so we feel a little bit like we're floating. And interestingly, right, we connect to water as a blue color. I added blue for our visual reference. However, water really is a reflection, right? So everything about water, about the sacral chakra, is receptivity. It's a feminine energy. And water, we know it as blue. However, it's a reflection of the sky. So in our case, we're surrounded by orange light. And so I'll make that water orange. So here we have the water reflection of the environment that we're in. And so think about water.
think about the flow of water. Think about the energy flowing through you, within you, bubbling from within. So water has many different elements. Water has the element of gas and liquid, and it's very changeable, right? So our water can expand and flow and change and get bigger to the point where we're actually feeling the flow of that water energy. Beautiful. Large bubbles have now expanded. If you can see all of the orange bubbles that are now in the space that have been populated from our expansion. So imagine that all of our breath is now floating in space like bubbles. And imagine that we are weightless like bubbles. And so taking a nice deep breath in, when we exhale, we imagine all of our breath and love and energy and light is elevating and floating into space and connecting with all of the other love and energy bubbles around us. And the space is also connected to the moon energy. We have the moon right here. So we can focus on our breath and the moon and all of the energy of the power of the sky, the thunder and lightning. These are all elements to connect to. Within the sacral chakra. The right of the sacral chakra is pleasure. So the ability to allow ourselves to feel joy, to feel pleasure, to feel connected to our sensual beingness, meaning connecting to all of our senses. So we connect to the energy of our taste. So go ahead and take a moment to feel into the flavor of your mouth. You know, was that a sip of coffee you had or your toothpaste? Just feel into what are your tongue and teeth taste like? Focus that energy on the attention of your taste buds. And then bring your awareness to your sense of touch. And give yourself a little Reiki. And we began with the hands on the navel. So bring your attention there and really focus. How does it feel? Do you feel the air flowing through? The navel. Bring your awareness to your sense of sight. Really, really allow your vision to absorb the orange color of the light and all of the colors around you, everything. So really connect to that visual space and just notice, what is it that you are seeing? What is it in the sense of being just an observer and not a judge of what the vision holds? In this way, we allow ourselves to just be. And bring your awareness to your sense of sound. Again, as a witness. And allowing and knowing that there are no real good sounds or bad sounds. They're all just sounds. And being really open to what is. Feel the energy rising. And flowing. Feel yourself immersed in the light. And then consider what it would be like to be a fish floating along a stream. And feeling the ability to connect and float. Another symbol of the fish is abundance. And so feel that energy of movement and change and adaptability also. So here we are in a space of things in flux and things in flow. When we are blocked in the navel chakra, sacral chakra, we may feel maybe some self-consciousness, some stagnation, blockage of creativity, fear of the future, and ways to help open and unblock that space are to breathe into the area. Inhale some aromatherapy that's good for the chakra. Some ginger aromatherapy. Orange, mandarin, tangerine, and connect to your senses. Feel the flavors of those. If you have some aromatherapy, grab them and go ahead and inhale and breathe in and feel that flow. The operating principle of the sacral chakra is the attraction of opposites. Really connecting to how things connect together. Feel an expansion. And feel an elevation. Rising as we would go into the series of our next chakra next week, which will be the solar plexus. So knowing everything is a movement and in flow, and sometimes we'll be set in one chakra or feel that we're blocked in one chakra, although everything is related. bringing your attention now back to the whole body, feeling that sense of pleasure, sensuality, sexuality, feeling open, feeling the breath allow space where your sensuality is. Allow yourself some pleasure, some yum food, a bath, maybe even just a walk outside in the fresh air. Oh, and if you can get yourself in a body of water, that would be amazing. And really allow the water to flow through you. Feel a sense of happiness and acceptance with your body and the consciousness of your body. And be grateful for what is. Okay, so if there is something, let's say you'd want to adjust, right? Maybe get into better shape or lose weight. All of that is perfectly fine and normal as long as you are in acceptance of where you are now. And so when we are in acceptance of that space, it's easier to make adjustments as we can just continue to evolve and elevate. And so now, in closing out this session, we will feel free and weightless and flowing, like the water flowing fish, energy and water all around us. And with that, I thank you for sharing this journey within the sacral chakra. With much love, namaste. everybody doing? Thank you so much, Jared, for that amazing accompaniment. Les, thank you.
You're welcome.
Jared, you did a fantastic job. That was so good. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So I'm wondering if you can hear me, because I'm not able to hear you at the moment.
So, Alissa, we hear you. We hear Jared, and we might have just lost Alissa, but fear not, because Jared, we want to say that you did such a fantastic job, and you have so many little instruments there. To your right in front of the camera, can you just describe what is that we're viewing right now?
Are you talking about this here?
Well, yeah, I like that, but also what's to your right as well.
This here?
Yeah.
This is a pair of. This is a marimba. I don't think I actually got to it, but I am playing what is called an udu drum, which wonderfully enough is actually connected to water, because it comes out of a pot that used to be used for water, and that's how the drum kind of evolved. So,
that is fantastic.
Kind of neat.
And Alissa.
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can. We want to say thank you for taking us on that journey. And we just wanted to give you the opportunity to lead us out if there's any last words you wanted to say from your place of centeredness.
Yeah, so I would love to share some information as usual. So we can begin with saying to yourself, I am a creator, and I create my reality, and I can create my journey at any time. So if you'd like to just take that moment and focus on that intention. And when we make our intentions, we make them in the present and in the positive.